better landings lately.
Nice.
One of the best things with having your license is the ability to take people up who don't have it. Don't get me wrong, some of my best experiences are flying with other pilots because you get to learn so much cool stuff that you can't pick up in a regular lesson. However, it's also way better to share aviation and maybe inspire people to get into it. It can't just be about the kids because, hey, somebody's got to pay for it. So if you can get people who are professionals and, maybe have some disposable income, maybe we can encourage more to join in with GA. Anyway, that's what this video is all about. Hope you guys like it.
One 5, altimeter 29er63, IFR, approach, RNAV, Zulu or Yankee, runway 25, inform arrival of requested approach. Landing and departing, runway 25 and 22. Inform ATC that you have information uniform.
All clears delivery. This is Beach Sierra Golf Mike Tango Tango at the Ottawa Flying Club with information uniform, 3,000 feet to the practice area.
Golf Mike Tango Tango Ottawa, clearance squawk 6630. Be runway 22 for departure, altimeter 29er63. Taxi via Tango, contact tower 120.1 when ready.
29er63 6630, taxi via Tango, runway 22, contact tower when ready. Golf Mike Tango Tango.
Main apron, your discretion.
Charlie, main apron, our discretion on 3466.
Turn right,
Mountain
indicating correct.
661 for taxi.
661 ground runway 25, altimeter 29er63, main apron at your
Right.
discretion, and echo contact the tower 118.8.
All right.
963 and echo hold short, call the tower.
They clear us?
All he did was tell us to go to there when we're ready, so we had to do a run.
Tower 129 ground cross runway 25 to Foxtrot.
So 23.35 for the practice area.
And tower jazz 661, we're behind Air Canada on echo.
Sir Delta Sierra Tower, nice breaks, 180 back to Foxtrot, please, without too much delay, ground 129 at Foxtrot.
Alright, the 180 back to Foxtrot and ground 1 with Air Cedos.
Okay, 457 Tower from Echo, backtrack runway 25 with me, and then taxi Foxtrot Bravo to the holding bay.
Okay, we'll backtrack 25 Foxtrot Bravo and short. Air Canada 457 will stay with you.
Jazz 661 Ottawa Tower, hello, won't be long, I've got traffic approaching the marker, I'll get you the next backtrack I have.
Okay.
Ottawa Tower, Beach Sierra, Golf Mike Tango Tango, holding short 22, ready for departure.
Beach Golf Mike Tango Tango Ottawa Tower, altimeter 29er63, winds 2608, gusting 16, right turn to Bell's Corners, on above 1,500. You're clear for takeoff runway 22.
Clear for takeoff runway 22, not above 1,500, right hand turn to Bell's Corners. Well, Mike Tango Tango.
Sir Delta Sierra, contact Ottawa ground 129 now, good day.
So you go into the wind. Let's sync our heading bug. And wheels go on the floor. Ailerons go into the wind.
661 ground, no delay please. From Echo, backtrack runway 25 to Foxtrot. Keep the speed up. Traffic's marker final, please.
Power set.
Consider check on runway 25
Airspeed's alive.
and clear at Foxtrot, Jet 661. Ottawa Tower, Canada,
rotation
454 and Zulu 25.
Climbing through.
Tower, good day. Altimeter 29er63, right back
Tap the
to the rooms
brakes.
for me please. I've got two backtracking the runway between Echo and Foxtrot off clearance for you at about 2 miles final.
It'll fly down to final, Canada 454.
Thank you.
Oh,
positive rate. Flaps can go up.
Different perspective.
Air Canada 454 Tower, that RJ is exiting now at Foxtrot. Thank you for the help. Winds 260, 10 gust 16, clear to land, runway 25.
Are you hearing some from the international airport?
Thanks for the help.
That is the international airport. That's them.
We were on one of their runways?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And now that this is about where we start our turnout. Plus, there's the rain.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over there.
Okay.
Air Canada 457 Tower, line up runway 25 at the threshold.
Line up 25, Air Canada 457.
It's pretty surreal.
Yeah. And of course, the day you are here, it's gonna be a little bit bumpy, but is what it is.
Air Canada 454 exit right on runway 32 and contact ground 1209 off of runway 25. Thanks again. Have a nice day.
Okay, off on 32, contact ground on the runway, and have a good one, Air Canada 454.
Parliament's just over there.
Okay. Is that restricted airspace?
Small amount, yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look at that rain. Nice.
Mike Tango Tango, contact auto terminal 1277. See you later.
Switch to the terminal, Mike Tango Tango.
Runway 25 approach.
Air Canada 457, airborne off 2000, climbing 5000, request deviation left.
Air Canada 457, Ottawa departure, get a radar identified and climb 7,000 feet. Deviations left approved.
7,000 feet for start for left turn, Air Canada 457.
Air Canada 457, roger, traffic, dash 8 at your 10 o'clock, 5 miles, eastbound level 8,000.
Air Canada 457.
Never 5011, descend 3,000, reduce your speed to 170 knots.
Descend 3,000, speed 170, Never 5011.
Roger, Air Force 1677, maintain a speed of 160 knots or faster till the final approach fix. Roger.
Ottawa, Foxtrot, X-ray Kilo.
Foxtrot X-ray Kilo, terminal, squawk at end, altimeter 2962.
2962, let's go up to 6,500, direct to St. Catharines, please.
X-ray India Kilo, proceed as requested. There is traffic possibly northwest of your position, 1,600 opposite direction.
Okay, we're in the climb down to 6.5, X-ray Kilo, thank you.
Deliver 5011, turn left to a heading of 320.
Left turn 320, Never 5011.
Roger. Airspring 508, reduce your speed to 190 knots if you're able. Turn left 10 degrees, please.
190 on the speed and left turn 10 degrees for Airspring 508.
Roger.
Auto terminal, Beach Air, Golf Mike Tango Tango, 1,500, 3,000 feet practice area.
Air Force 1677, contact Ottawa Tower, frequency 118.8. Roger. Golf Mike Tango Tango, terminal, get A, your radar identified, and what's the altitude request for the practice area?
3,000 feet, Mike Tango Tango.
Mike Tango Tango approved. Air Canada 457, climb 9 or 1,000. When are you able to direct to cure?
9,000, another couple minutes, Air Canada 457.
Roger. Jazz 661 on frequency.
Yep, finally we're deviating to the left, to the right rather. We're steering about 275 for weather.
Jazz 661, departure, get A, your radar identified, and climb to 7,000.
7,000, Jazz 661.
Roger. Order 1249, turn left, heading of 340, and descend to 4,000.
Left, heading 340, and descend 4,000, put 1249.
Roger. Mike Tango Tango, radar service terminates, proceed to the local practice area frequency.
Practice area frequency, Mike Tango Tango.
Roger.
All right, so we'll stop listening to them for now, just so that it's not loud.
Yep.
Prax area traffic. Beach Sierra Golf Mike Tango Tango, a couple miles to the north of Carp. Going to be doing practice area training and then headed to Arm Prior. Any conflict, please advise. I don't think anybody else is out here. Nobody's out. Looking left, looking right. And this is the nice thing about a low wing. You can see above you.
Yeah.
So you dip the wings to make sure that you can see below you. So we're going to do a clearing turn. Go this way, 90 degrees. Yeah, nobody's around. So, to do a steep turn, and you have to really pull back and feel those G's.
Yeah.
This is a normal maneuver that you learn in your first flying. It's called a steep turn because if you got into bad weather or you saw somebody, you need to quickly turn the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Because where you came from is safe. By the way, there's a nice plane.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, you just kind of look out. The idea is you don't want that nose to dip so you don't lose altitude. See, we're losing altitude.
Yeah.
So in a steep turn, you still have to pull
up
while you're turning. You got to pull a little bit more than normal.
Gotcha.
Just to maintain that horizon.
Yeah.
And then at a certain amount of degrees, you want to roll out to try to come out where you are. How does your head feel right now?
Be okay.
But does it feel like this doesn't feel right? Like you feel like your head, like your body wants to be a little bit more?
Yeah.
When we're flying, there's just two common things. It's when you hand off or transfer control, you say, you have control, and you would respond with,
I have control.
okay, you have control.
Yeah.
So take that hand off, just do this. Nice and easy. No, with that hand, but so that's just telling us we're getting a little bit high.
Okay.
Just 200 feet, so don't worry. We're out in the Prax area, we can do whatever we want. All the way up to 4,000.
Okay.
But just literally, like it's a T-bar, man. So when you turn, you just pull, and this is where you're watching. You're not watching this.
Gotcha.
You never watch this.
Okay.
We're VFR. We don't look at that. We look out here.
Oh.
Don't worry. Just ride it. It's like a wave, right? Just ride the waves. If you're the main thing you want to do in something like that is gently roll it flat so that you ride it, so that you're not like this and then get bumped in a steeper one. But don't fight it. You just kind of ride it like a wave. So let's turn that way because there's an airport there. So we're going to turn this way. So go ahead and get a nice 15 degrees. There you go. There you go. Oh, push forward a little bit. You don't need to pull back too much on a 15 to 20 degree turn.
Yeah.
There's very little pull you have to do. So now our nose is dropping, but that's okay because we want to bleed off some altitude.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Also, such small movements.
Yep. So keep on coming because we want to get away from that airport. There's an airport right there. Go that way. Come on. You got it. Keep going. There we go, that'll be better. I'll get both of us. There you go. Right, so let's go that way, because we're going to stay away from this airport. You keep wanting to go back to that airport.
I do.
So, we want to go that way, and then we're going to go out that way.
Alright.
So, there you go, that's okay. We need to get down a little bit. No big deal. Okay. So, let's go towards that area over there.
Okay.
There you go. Oh yeah, see now you're getting a little more confident. There you go. Look at you, going with a little bit steeper turn. Very nice. Very nice. Then just gently roll. All right, now you're pitching up for some serious pitch up. Easy, easy, easy. Right, we want to just kind of keep that, little sight picture.
Paper Arrow, Foxtrot Charlie Tango Whiskey.
You can also see it here,
Yeah.
a little bit easier. But it's okay, like, You're actually not deviating too much. Once you've gotten around the 3,300 mark,
Yeah.
you've been pretty good, which is excellent.
Cool.
You're back to 33.
Yeah.
You went up, and then you brought it back down. So now you're pitched up, right? And you're climbing.
Yeah.
Traffic charge.
And that's why the depth grip, you want to just use literally, you literally just want to use as little as possible.
Well, I like doing shows that get me out of my comfort zone, and this is way out of my comfort zone.
Ah, this is nothing. Do you want to go fly into that?
No.
Didn't think so. So I have control.
Okay.
Now you say you
I
have,
release control.
you have control. Good job. Okay. So that's Arm Prior. We're going to go to Arm Prior.
All right.
Prax area traffic. Golf Mike Tango Tango is departing the Prax area, headed for Arm Prior. Last call, Prax area traffic. Arm Prior traffic. Beach Sierra Golf Mike Tango Tango is about 5 miles to the east, inbound for full stop landing. Arm Prior traffic. Arm Prior traffic. Beach Sierra Golf Mike Tango Tango is 2 miles northeast. Going to join the midfield left-hand downwind for runway 28.
Are we following a specific, like, path right now?
Kind of. This would be the same as the downwind for runway 10, which would be flying this way.
Yeah.
The winds are favoring 28. Now, to make sure anyway, what we do is we cross over midfield so we can see the wind socks,
Yep.
see which way they're blowing,
Gotcha.
confirm that that is the correct active runway.
Okay.
And if so, which it should be, we continue into the left-hand downwind. Downwind meaning flying opposite.
Okay.
So like this, but going the other way.
Yeah.
And then we go base, and then we go final to land.
Cool.
And while we do that, that's when we start to do our gradual descent.
Yeah.
Now, if I was coming from down there, we'd be at 2,000 until we crossed over the field. Because about 1,500 is the circuit altitude.
Okay.
So right now we're on, like, well, it'd be the dead side, or we'd be joining straight in downwind for runway 10, which case 1,500 feet, perfectly good.
Great.
Why did we come up here? Ah!
Think we might get stuck?
No, well, we'll just dodge it.
Yeah.
It's just that cell back there.
Oh, okay.
Just, it's funny, I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I agree to this?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, I would not have done this. I've been like, I'm not going.
I appreciate it. It's a treat.
Oh, I know. So
Awesome.
you can see the windsock blowing straight down that runway. See that windsock right there?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
So it's perfect. And then what's funny is they have that yellow plane-looking wooden thing. That actually is a windsock as well.
Oh.
So it shows you the direction your plane should fly.
Cool.
Arm Prior traffic, Beach Air Golf Mike Tango Tango is over the field. We'll be joining the left-hand downwind for runway 28. Full stop. Arm Prior traffic. They've also got a float base down there, so you can see the float planes.
Oh, nice.
All right, so we're in gear speed. Go ahead and drop the gear. Landing light is on. Fuel is fine. 3 green, no red. And now we can also drop our approach flaps. So flaps create a larger wing. So you have to be careful. You can't go above 96 in this plane with flaps. But that's what lets you fly slower without descending and also without your nose being like this.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, you'll notice we're using more power
Less.
and maintaining, but less speed because they create drag.
Uh,
That and the wheels as well. The wheels are creating a ton of drag.
Oh.
1,000, nice. All right, so we're gonna come back to about 1,800. And prop goes full. Armbar traffic, Beach Air, Golf Mike Tango Tango, turning final, runway 28, full stop, taxi back. So it's a little bit to the, from the right, but not much. So, and you can see our rudders. Feel that? The rudder is the big thing on the back.
Ah.
You see how I'm making the nose do this?
Yeah.
That's with my feet.
Ah.
All right, brake pressure is good. Jump check, yes, undercarriage, mixture, prop, and switches. Ooh, one of my better landings lately.
Nice.
That was actually one of the smoothest landings I've done in a long time.
Really?
Armbar traffic, Beach Air, Golf Mike Tango Tango, backtracking runway 28. We'll be departing immediately. So this is probably this is going to be a few minutes old. So we need to try to sneak in there at some point. Fantastic. All right. That's cool plane.
Yeah.
Armbar traffic, Beach Air, Golf Mike Tango Tango, rolling runway 28, departure to the northeast, back to Ottawa. All right. Airspeed's alive, gauges are green, there we are, and we're off. Alright. Oh yeah, nice wind straight in at us, now we get to climb like crazy. Tap the brakes, gears going up. And let's pitch that nose over, get our speed up. There we go. And go ahead, clean up our flaps. And we're going to start a right-hand turn. Armbar traffic, Beach Air, Golf Mike Tango Tango, off of 28, right-hand turn in the crosswind. We're going to depart to the northeast. Armbar traffic. Alright, we're through 900. Go ahead and power back. That way we're not overstressing the engine. Nicely at a safe altitude. And we'll pull our prop back. Nice. Tango Tango is 2 miles to the north. 1500, going to switch back over to practice area frequency, last call, armbar traffic.
So you ever take this thing to a snowboard trip?
No, not yet. I had to do my 15 hours of dual instruction.
Okay.
Before I was allowed to fly the plane solo.
Yep.
And the last hours to clear it, we went all the way to Sault Ste. Marie and back in the same day. So that was 4 hours out, 3 hours back or so.
Oh my gosh, that's a long time.
It was, but needed to put on the hours.
Yeah.
It was also a nice cross country. We also stopped, well not stopped, we did approaches, so it was all instrument time as well because I had to add up my instrument hours. So what's worse is that was, 8 hours under a hood the whole day. The hood being what looks like sunglasses with a little cutout, so all you can see is the dash. So we did that, and on the way back, the RPM started flickering really bad. Basically, a wire, the probe wire had come loose.
Oh.
But it was right about 2.5 weeks before the plane was going for its annual. So we were like, okay, we'll just wait the 2 weeks, ferry the plane over, and then and it'll get fixed with the annual. So it ended up being an annual until May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we took all 4 cylinders off. They got sent out, and all the cylinders got redone, so it's what's called a top overhaul, which is great. Everything was great and smooth, but it just meant we were down for a while. And like everything in aviation these days, everybody's backlogged, and what was supposed to only be a couple months anyway, or a month,
Yeah.
it turned into 4 months because it was just like, well, they haven't finished them yet. Well, they haven't finished them yet. Yeah. Looks like we might get back just in a gap, one of the gaps that we're currently been flying in that's been moving its way over.
Yeah.
Which of course would make life a lot easier.
Totally.
Brax area traffic, Beach Sierra, Golf Mike Tango Tango, 3,000 feet over Constance Bay. Going to be crossing over to Breckenridge, then down through Lussville, and then to the quarry and back to Ottawa. Brax area traffic. Brax area traffic, Beach Sierra, Golf Mike Tango Tango over Luskville, back into Ottawa, descending to 2,000 feet. Sorry, check that over Breckenridge now. Ottawa Terminal, Beach Sierra, Golf Mike Tango Tango, 2,000 feet over the quarry, inbound Ottawa.
Final, your final. Encore 3473 with you 2,000 for 3,000.
And sorry, multiple calls there. Going to go with Encore 3473. Encore 3473, Ottawa Terminal. You identify, climb 900,000.
900,000, Encore 3473.
Roger. Can 41677, can you climb 900,000, turn left heading 180.
Left 180, I don't think we maintain 8,000 as our final for 167.
Okay, Can 41677, I'll change that in the flight plan, so maintain 8,000, and I check that'll be your final as well.
Maintain 8,000, 167, in the left turn 180.
I check. Encore 3468, contact Ottawa Tower on a 118.8.
3468 over to Ottawa Tower, ATL 8.
Roger. And VFR, that call is at Golf Mike Tango Tango. If so, squawk ident, altimeter 2963, and proceed inbound the Champlain Bridge.
Champlain Bridge, Mike Tango Tango.
Roger, Mike Tango Tango, you're identified, maintain 2,000 feet, and remain clear of departure axis 32 at all times.
Check that, Mike Tango Tango.
Roger. Encore 3473, turn left, proceed back 2 key on course, advise if unable.
Left direct 2 key on course, Encore 3473.
Roger.
So you can see, this is showing us as being in a higher precipitation,
Yeah.
but we're not. It's over there. These things are delayed, right? Like I'm picking that up from nav, whatever.
Yeah.
Encore
And so this,
3473,
which
contact
shows,
Montreal
is
Center
much further away from the airport now.
on a 124.
So we're in a gap.
27. They'll have further routing for you. 2427.
2427, Encore 3473, check, thank you.
Roger. Mike Tango Tango, contact Ottawa Tower 120.1.
20.1 for Mike Tango Tango.
And Can 416.
Ottawa Tower, Beach Sierra, Golf Mike Tango Tango, approaching Champlain Bridge, 2,000 feet, inbound full stop for the Ottawa Flying Club.
Le 459, tour le Dash8 maintenant à 3 final. Contactez les départs d'Ottawa une fois en vol sur un 28 décimal 17, vent 23012, rafale à 18 nœuds, tour à décoller piste 25.
décoller 25, départ 12817 à l'envol, Air Canada 459, merci, au revoir.
Golf Mike Tango Tango, Ottawa Tower, the altimeter 2963, cleared right base, runway 22.
Cleared right base, runway 22, Mike Tango Tango.
Encore 3468 Tower, check terminal, forgot to mention about the wind shear between 800 and 300 feet on the final to runway 25. Sorry about that. 3468 ground, thank you.
Alright, so go ahead, put our gear in, it'll also act like a speed brake.
Order 250 Tower, contact Ottawa departure is airborne 12817, wind 240, 13 knots from Charlie, clear takeoff runway 32.
Departure airborne, clear takeoff 32 from Charlie, Porter 250 today.
So much faster to do it by hand. Alright, there we are. And go ahead and put in our approach flaps. And we're good. Landing light is on. Gauges are green.
Mike Tango Tango Tower, use caution, possible wake turbulence, dash 8 rolling off runway 32. Wind 40, 11 gusting 17, clear to land runway 22.
Clear land, runway 22. Check the wake turbulence with Mike Tango Tango. We'll be fine. He's far enough away. As he's taking off,
Yep.
it's all dropping down below him.
Wind 230 at 10 gusting 17. Mike Tango Tango Tower, you can exit on Mike ground is 121.9.
Off on Mike over the ground. Thanks, Mike Tango Tango. Alright, flaps go up. Bye, you say fine. Taxi lights and off that ground. Auto ground, beach Golf Mike Tango Tango is on Mike. Would like to taxi back to the club.
Golf Mike Tango Tango, auto ground, taxi via pop-up.
Taxi via pop-up, Mike Tango Tango.